Hi, welcome to this video. In today's video, I'm going to evaluate this nice expression of limit tangent x minus sine x over sine cube of x. X is approaching to 0. Notice when you see the fraction contain trigonometry formulas, tangent x, sine, cosine, always you think about the trigonometry formulas, how to transfer sine to cosine, cosine to tangent, whatever it is. Okay, so you have to know all formulas. Okay, so let's start now calculating this one. So our fraction tangent x minus sine x over sine cube of x equal, as you know, tangent x equals sine of x over cosine x, right? Let's put it here. It's sine of x over cosine x minus sine x over sine cube of x. This one, as you see in numerator, is a sine x. Okay, last factor sine x. Put the sine x outside of the whole thing. Then in the denominator you have sine cube x. You are going to simplify sine x. Okay, now it gives you 1 cosine x minus 1 over cosine, over sine square x. This one, let's move this one at the top. So sine x over cosine x. Okay, so this one gives you, let's multiply this one by this one, it gives you 1 minus cosine x over this one multiplied by this one gives you cosine x sine multiplied by sine squared x. This is easy to calculate it. Okay, this is not a big deal. Okay, so the important thing, how to transfer these terms to cosine and sine. So as you know, sine squared x, we have this formula as well. You have cosine square plus sine square root of x equal 1, right? Let's put this one into this one. Let's put sine square of x equal 1 minus cosine square of x, which is, your formula become 1, okay, 1 minus cosine x over cosine x multiplied by 1 minus cosine square of x. Okay, and then factor this one now to see what's giving us. So tangent x minus sine of x over sine cube of x equal what? Equal 1 minus cosine of x over cosine of x. Let's factor this one, gives you 1 minus cosine x factor by 1 plus cosine x. Okay, you are going to simplify this one by this one, it gives you 1 over cosine x multiplied by 1 plus cosine x. This is very clear. Also, you have to replace this one, plug in this one into this one. Okay, how to prove this one? This is easy to prove it. As you see, let's put cosine a plus b as a formula. We have cosine a multiplied by cosine b minus sine a multiplied by sine b. Okay, keep in mind you have to know this one. All of this trigonometry should know them. How to apply this one? Let's replace a by x over 2. Okay, cosine x over 2 multiplied by cosine x over 2, which is cosine square. Okay, cosine cosine square of x minus this one, a equal x over 2, the same thing, a equal b. So that means minus sine square of x over 2. It gives you, let's replace also sine by this formula. This one is involved as well. So at the end of term, it gives you cosine x equal to cosine square of x minus 1. Okay? You should figure out. This is not a big deal. Okay? Okay, let's plug in. This one is giving us cosine x 1 plus, plug in this one into this one. 2 cosine square of x over 2 minus 1, okay? Subtract 1 by 1, cancel out. So your fraction tangent x minus sine of x over, let's put it as a limit to make it more easier, because we are calculating the limits. The limit of tangent x minus sine of x over sine cube of x. X is approaching to 0, gives you limit 1 over cosine x by cosine by 2 times cosine square of x over 2. Okay, that's what left when x is approaching to 0. Now just plug in 0 into your limit. That's it. If you put 0 into the cosine, 0 is 1, multiply by 2 cosine square. Cosine square of 0 is 1. So always cosine of 0, whatever power is, whatever x is, cosine of 0 equal always 1, right? So 1 over cosine 0 multiplied by 2 cosine square of 0, okay, which is 1 over 2, right? So our limit tangent x minus sine x over sine cube of x, x is approaching to 0, it gives you 1 over 2, okay? Thank you for watching. I will see you in next video. Bye.